When I first moved into my homestead and saw this old wheelbarrow in my backyard, my initial thought was to get rid of it. It had been sitting there for years, collecting dust and rust, and wasn't in the best shape. But then I have an idea. Why not give it a new lease on life? The first thing I had to do was replace the wheel since it was completely torn. I rummaged through the shed and found a toolbox, but I wasn't quite sure how to use all the tools. It was my first time doing something like this, but to my surprise, it turned out to be quite simple. I'm really glad that my daughter took an interest in helping me out with this project. It's great to see her spending so much time outdoor now. Before, when we lived in an apartment, she used to spend most of her days inside. Having her help me with this project was a great bonding experience, and I hope it's something that we can continue to do together in the future. Next, I took the replacement wheel that I had purchased and started putting it on. I used the wrench to secure the bolts, making sure everything was tight and secure. The new wheel didn't fit perfectly, but unfortunately there weren't any other options available in our small village. The most important thing for me was that the wheelbarrow could still move efficiently, since it really speeds up my walk in the yard. Looking back on the experience, I'm proud of myself for figuring it out on my own. It was definitely a learning experience, but it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. Now that the wheel is replaced, my wheelbarrow is as good as new again. After the repairs were done, it was time to give the wheelbarrow a fresh coat of paint. But the first thing I did was give the wheelbarrow a thorough cleaning. It was covered in dirt and dust, so I used much water to scrub it clean. Cleaning the wheelbarrow ended up being more than just useful. It was actually quite fun. Everyone enjoyed it, especially my dog. I can already picture how much she loved taking a bath in the summer when it warms up. I took my time to carefully brush away all the rusted areas with a metal brush to ensure the paint would stick well. Afterwards, I wiped it dry, and now comes the most exciting moment, when the wheelbarrow gets transformed. I decided to choose two vibrant colors, yellow and pink, to make my wheelbarrow stand out and add a pop of color to my garden. As I began painting, it was like witnessing magic unfold before my eyes. Seeing the brush strokes bring the bright colors to life was an incredibly satisfying experience. I really wanted to paint my wheelbarrow pink because it's my daughter's favorite color. But when I went to the store, they only had red paint available. I wasn't too worried, though I figured I could just mix the red with some white and see what happened. Turned out I love the colors that come out of it. It was a bright pink hue that looked absolutely perfect on the wheelbarrow. And most importantly, my daughter loved it too. I'm just glad I was able to make her happy. Plus, I had fun experimenting with the paint and seeing what I could come up with. And finally, my old worn-out wheelbarrow is now looking good and ready to be put to work again. It's not perfect, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's amazing how a fresh coat of paint can completely transform something old into something beautiful and eye-catching. It's the little things like this that can really bring joy and excitement to everyday life.